Hello, Miss Madison. How are you?
I'm doing awesome.
Okay, so yesterday we observed Miss Samiego's math instruction, and I had the opportunity to observe you provide her with feedback using the SND model. See the success is the first component of the protocol. There are three components to see the success. One, name the success. Two, share the data. And three, have the teacher internalization. During your observation, you punched 3 out of the 3 components. What leader move did you take during the observation that allowed you to hit all 3 components of see the success?
So to see the success in engagement, I had to capture the data throughout the observations at different times and see what the engagement was throughout the entire observation.
Okay, so with that, how does that, when you are collecting that data point throughout, how does that impact teacher improvement?
I think it helped me to develop the teachers who needed to be developed. If I see that this is an area that they need to work on, I have the data to prove it and to get a teacher buy-in.
Perfect. All right, so today I want to focus on plan before practice during the S&D feedback conference. So from the leader's lens, as a leader, it's important to model the culture of feedback and the process of learning to rise. The plan before practice and the protocol allows us to receive feedback as well. The components of the plan before practice are: 1, to name/restate the action item you're scripting for. 2, you're going to state the time allotted for scripting, 3 to 5 minutes. 3, you're going to state the swap and the switch components, which are to swap, read, share 2 praises, and then share 1 upgrade.
Right.
And then again, the last one, you'll swap scripts again to make the adjustments. Okay? So here's an exemplar of the script to plan before the practice. I want you to listen as I read the exemplar. So as I listen, you can use your document to capture kind of what I'm reading. All right, so I'm going to read to you an exemplar script this time. Now we're going to, are you ready?
Yes, I am ready.
Now we're going to actually practice scripting our conceptual questions to check for student understanding. What this portion of our feedback conference is going to look like is we will both script for 5 to 10 minutes or until completed. We will then switch scripts. We both will provide each other with 2 praises or glows and 1 upgrade. Once the upgrades are shared, we will switch back and adjust our scripts with the upgrades. Okay, scene. So based on my model, what are the components of the plan before practice?
They are going to be providing time. If they are going to switch scripts and provide 2 praises and 1 upgrade to each other. Then they are going to upgrade their own script.
Okay, perfect. So go ahead and capture that. Well, yeah, we can go ahead and do that. Okay. So with the, you shared out the time when you listened to me read the exemplar. You said the time, switch the scripts, share 2 praises and an upgrade, and then they switch again and do the upgrade. So with that, what is the gap between my model of the plan practice in comparison to your feedback script?
So I do have the time. I do have the change the scripts and upgrade after, where I do not have the 2 praises and the upgrade.
Right, exactly. So with that, based on the model, your action step is to then
Include, when we exchange the upgrades, the 2 praises, provide each other 2 praises and 1 upgrade in each report.
Absolutely. So what I want you to do is, and I just want us to punch it here. So you had 2 out of those 3.
Correct.
No, there's 4. You had 3 out of the 4. But your gap is to
Is to add the 2 praises and the upgrade to each each other before upgrading our own.
Right. So go ahead. I want us to, under the action step, I want you to actually name all 4 components so that you can actually punch it. And I'll go ahead and kind of restate it for you so that you can write this exact action step down. So your action step is to name and restate the action item you're scripting for. You're going to state the time allotted for scripting. And I have 3 to 5 minutes, but it's almost going to be depending on like what their action step is. You know the time to give them.
Okay.
And then 3, you're going to state the switch expectations, which is like 4 components of that. So you swap, you read, share 2 praises and 1 upgrade, and then you swap again. Okay. May I see your paper? Okay. Now, state it to stamp it. So restate one more time what our action item is.
Definitely. Okay, so we are going to name and restate the action that we want the teacher to do. We are going to state the time allowed to complete that action. The stated switch expectation, which is the upgrade, the 2 praises and 1 upgrade to each other, and stamp again or state again the upgrade in our own work.
Absolutely, perfect. All right, so now we're to that actual part, the plan before practice. So now we're going to practice scripting, the plan before practice.
Okay.
Script that includes the 4 components. What this portion of our feedback conference is going to look like. We're both going to script 3 to 5 minutes. We will then switch scripts and then provide each other with 2 praises and 1 upgrade.
Okay.
Once the upgrades are shared, we will switch back and adjust our scripts for the upgrades. So just to give context, so for example, you saw Miss Sammy, we saw Miss Sammy yesterday. So you're going back to see her tomorrow.
Right.
So that's Wednesday. So then let's script for when you give her the feedback. I want you to be intentional of including that part with the 2 praises and the upgrade.
Okay.
So let's say her gap is going to be the we do.
Okay.
So include that with the plan of practice.
Perfect.
Alright, so I'm going to set a timer on my phone for 5 minutes while we script. And if you finish before then,
We'll stop.
yeah. Okay, we have like 2 minutes remaining. You need the time.
I'm coming.
Take this out. We have 5 minutes, so.
Awesome.
All right. So what we're going to do is switch and read over, and then you'll provide me, you know, 2 upgrades. No, 2 praises and 1 upgrade. All right, that's time. Are you
I'm
ready?
ready, yes.
Okay. I'll go ahead and start.
Okay.
So your first praise, I like with your script, it's obvious that you are familiar with the SND because you actually took it all the way back to the naming, and then you kind of rolled the naming in with the practice. You punched the component, so your upgrade was to include the 2 praises in the upgrade, and you nailed it. So my only upgrade or polish at this time, I mean, I don't really. I mean, I think you scripted really well just based off of the feedback given. So this was the only thing missing. So I think this is a solid script at this time. So thank you.
So for me, to glows is going to be I actually use all the components we talk about it, including the upgrade and the braces, something that I have to work on. My only upgrade is provide an example of what conceptual questions that you want her to do.
Thank
that's
you.
the only upgrade that I have.
All right, so now I'm going to upgrade my script. So let
Leave it
me,
like that.
yes, let me upgrade mine. And us doing this, we are practicing us being vulnerable because I'm learning from you as well.
Correct.
Okay, so let me upgrade. Okay, so I'm going to share out my upgrade. Miss Sammy, we're going to practice scripting conceptual questions when checking for understanding. For example, when decomposing a rectangle down the middle, how many sides does each of the shapes now have? Okay. What? That's my example. So with the plan for practice, what this is going to look like, we will both script for 5 minutes. We will switch and review. We will both share two praises and one upgrade, and then we'll switch back to perfect our scripts. All right, so perfect. So Miss Battison, thank you for the upgrades and praises. Now we're going to read your script as if you were providing Miss Sammy with feedback on her Thursday. So you're going to read that script.
Okay, perfect.
Providing teacher with feedback. All right, so
You ready?
ready.
All
I'm
right.
going to be Miss Sammy.
Yeah,
You're Miss
Sammy.
Battison.
Alright, I'm Sammy. Thank you for working on this action step. Our next step now is going to both of us a script that we do part for CIC 2.68. That is model, create, and describe contextual multiplication situations in which equivalent sets of concrete objects are joined. Then we are, oh, no, I'm sorry. Where will you be implementing the key action step? During the wiki part?
The key action step.
During the wiki part.
When am I going to
Amazing, yes. Amazing. We will take 3 to 5 minutes now to write up the plan. We both are going to write it up, including the prompts of the questions you would like for us to practice today. We will then switch scripts. We will provide each other with 2 praises and 1 upgrade. So how many praises
2,
and how many upgrades?
1.
Okay, perfect. After we provide each other with the praises and updates, we are going to take our script backs and we are going to see if we need to upgrade our own script. What about that?
Perfect. So you mean to tell me I can provide my coach with feedback?
Yes, you can.
Oh,
You
wow,
will.
great.
I need your help as well.
Okay, scene.
Awesome.
So honestly, I kind of messed up your role play.
That's okay.
But what you did was perfect.
Mhm.
All right, so Miss Battison, you were walking away with a solid script. When punching the 4 components of the plan before practice, you can show vulnerability by providing feedback to your teachers. As we lock in our learning and wrap up our time together, let's schedule our next observation date. Since you're going to see Miss Sammy on Wednesday, March 4th, let's plan to recap your feedback on Thursday, March 5th. Does this date work for you?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have a preferred time?
Since this is going to be Thursday, it has to be in the morning, 9:45 in the morning.
Okay.
That's
So
for the week.
perfect. Using your laptop, please create an Outlook calendar invite.
Can I use my phone?
Yes.
Thank you.
And then can you add me on it?
CCU?
Yes. Okay. So just to restate our action step, on Thursday, March 5th, I will be observing you do what, Ms. Madison?
We are going to provide the plan before practice feedback to Mr. Pacheco, stating or including all my action step, which is going to be switch scripts and provide each other with 2 praises and 1 upgrade.
Perfect. You got it. Thank you so much, Ms. Madison.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
So we